Phil Foden has been given an absolutely insane festival of football / path to glory item, and in this video today we're of course going to give it a go and see how it is. Is it worth the pickup, and how far can England go in this tournament? Let me know in the comments. If you want to improve your ultimate team and need some coins to do so, you should check out my sponsor IG Vault. There's a link to do so in the description, and if you use the code Kieran you'll get yourself a nice little discount off your order. Now obviously how far can England go is relevant to this item because it is of course a live card. The better England do, the better this card gets potentially, and it's already 94 rated, so it could get pretty damn insane. In my opinion, I think Foden was unfortunate to not get a Team of the Season / Team of the Season Moments card, but this is arguably better than most of the Premier League Team of the Season midfielders aside from KDB and Bruno, so yeah, pretty nice item. Anyway, 4-star, pretty damn nice, left-footed, couple of traits but none really applicable for us. But in regards to in-game stats, there is some very nice attributes. Couple of 99s on here as well. Attack positioning, balance, agility and stamina. Very pleasing. Also 99 shot passing as well. So a bunch of elite stats across the board. He's actually got some pretty insane shooting stats. 97 finishing for a midfielder is pretty damn mad. Better than a lot of Team of the Season strikers, so that's obviously really good. His passing section is class, as we've already touched on. 99 shot passing, 93 long passing, on top of that 97 vision, so should distribute really well. And then the dribbling, got them 99s, the 98 ball control, and yeah, it just looks like a really good card. Like, there isn't really, you know, like a standout negative. Obviously 70 strength isn't like ideal, but it's not terrible either, especially when it's backed up by high aggression. So yeah, as I said, there isn't really a standout negative for this card, but there is plenty to like about it, so hopefully these attributes translate really well in game. Foden then, with a basic chem style, has some very good ratings across the board. I think for gameplay purposes, the chem style we are going to put on him is going to be Hunter. I just feel like that'll benefit him quite a bit. The dribbling's already pretty insane, the passing is pretty high level, and it'll be just good to give him the pace boost and also give him a nice little boost in this area as well. Not that it's needed too much in this area though. If you want to use him as a centre mid, like the Shadow Chem style looks pretty perfect. Obviously you give him more respectable defensive stats and also give him the pace boost too. But yeah, it's one of them cards. We're at this stage of the game where there really isn't a bad chem style for this item, and ultimately if England do well, which hopefully they do, this card could, like, you know, be better off using a different chem style depending on what boost it gets. I hope that makes sense. For context, by the way, we're not going to be using Foden as a centre mid. We're going to be starting him as a cam in the 4-2-3-1 as shown on the screen. In Foden's debut, this is what we match up against. It's going to be a good midfield battle there because he's got that Renato Sanchez, who we all know is super meta, and that Marquinhos, who was ever present for most part when he got first released. Vasquez, balls into Foden. Foden's going to link up nicely with Suarez, and here's a chance. He's feeling quick on this break. Opportunity to score, goes with a weak foot, and oh dear, that's not ideal. I really thought that was going to ping into the bottom corner. It was a very powerful strike, but did lack a little bit of accuracy. But yeah, he felt quick there. He really did. Opportunity for Mason Mount, spots a gap. Foden will get on the end of it. Can he connect? He can, but keeper's out quick. Nice. Composed finish in the end. We find the Englishman in a bit of space and he tucks it around the keeper. The goal's been coming, to be fair, and it's been definitely coming for him. Well, we appear to have survived the first 45. We're having to do a lot of defending in this game, but as you can see, currently have the upper hand with the 1 goal advantage. Not going to make any changes for the second 45. English, Kieran, speak English. It's an English player review. We're not going to make any changes for the second 45. I think Foden's actually doing really well. Just need to, you know, hopefully be more clinical, and I don't know what happened there. Suarez, nice 1-2 with Foden. That's a great through ball, and Suarez is through on goal. Under pressure, Suarez, can he finish? Yes, he can. Good assist for Foden, and a terrific finish by Team of the Season Suarez. Nice. Go on, Foden. Go on, lad. You still got the ball. Love to see that. Get on the end of this. Get on the end of that. Oh, great goal. I'm telling you guys, he feels quick, and I'm liking it a lot. It's making him very easy to use, and he's making good off-the-ball movements, even when I'm not controlling him. And yeah, so far I really don't have a bad word to say about the card. Suarez. into Foden. Oh, wiped out there by Maldini. It's annoying that, because that ball was bouncing and I was thinking volley. Just whack it. And fortunately, we'll never know now. Never know. Nice. Foden dispossesses Maldini. Puts through a nice through ball as well for Suarez. Bit of a bounce pass. Oh, he's cut inside. Great goal in the end. Another really nice goal on the break. And yeah, just ripped him apart. And after that goal, my opponent decides to rage quit. Now, I'm going to say this, and because of how I do reviews, you're obviously not going to see me defending so much, but I'm telling you, that game was not a 4-0 scoreline game. We were just so much more clinical in front of goal. Foden, by the way, 4 goal contributions, and you can see from the amount of saves my keeper made, and the fact that Gomez, Tomori and Chilwell have all got insane ratings, that we were defending a lot. Just on the counter, we were lethal. Foden had a brilliant debut, and to be fair, the other attackers were also pretty good. It's taken some time, but eventually we get into another match, and we are up against a very good team featuring a lot of meta players. His back line is sensational in regards to the centre-backs. You really can't get much better in this game. Also, respect the fact he's got SBC Team of the Season Hour, probably my favourite Team of the Season card of FIFA 21. Foden gets inside, good bit of play, balls across the box. Oh, tap sober. Spoiled the fun, but that was a good delivery. Mount finds Foden in the box, turns his man and then puts through a really nice finesse with the defender on his back, just turns his man and hooks it into the back of the net. Love to see it. Opportunity for Foden as he gets inside the box. Oh, just tried to poke it through, but that Gomez is a monster and he does actually deal with Foden in the end. But I thought Foden did well to battle against him, to be fair. Suarez, Foden link up. Here's an opportunity. Goes for the through ball over the top, which Suarez will actually get on the end of. Can he get the shot away? Yes, he can. But I should have took an extra touch there. Okay, well, half-time. The scoreline is 3-2. We had ourselves a 2-0 lead. We bottled it. And then we got ourselves an extra goal just before half-time. Being a fairly close game, as you can see, once more, you can tell by the tackles we've had to do a decent bit of defending. But it is what it is. Hopefully a strong second half showing is coming up. Suarez and Foden link up with the 1-2. Foden once again showing his acceleration. Here's a chance and he takes it as well. I can't stress enough how quick he feels. With and without the ball. He feels so quick. Like, it feels 99 pace, which I know he's got a 100 km start on him, but some players don't feel as quick as their stats suggest. This guy does. Oh, I wanted play on. We've got play on. Here's a chance to win it. Hopefully, anyway. We've got our lead back. Foden once again involved. I think Foden would have actually gone on to score that goal if he wasn't fouled there as well. Mount puts the ball through and Foden once again on the end of it. Goes for the dink over the keeper with the weak foot and he has absolutely iced the game with that run and finish. There goes Foden. Gomez in pursuit. Come on, Foden. Come on, you've got the pace. I've been building up your pace all game long and you have stayed ahead of Gomez the whole way, to be fair to you. Ball's dinked into the box, keeper's off his line and Suarez scores. And now the game truly is complete. And there is full time. So the game ends in a 7-5 scoreline. We were 2-0 up. We were then 2-2. We were then 4-2 up and we bottled that as well. But eventually came away with the win. Hell of a performance from Foden. He was brilliant in that game. As was the rest of the attack. Defense, not so much. But yeah, still happy with the performance. Well, what do we have to say about this 94 rated Phil Foden item? Don't know where to begin, really. It's an excellent card. It really, really is. Now, there is one or two minor negatives to this item, and I will discuss them, but for the most part, I really do think he's elite. I really, really do think this card is class, and like I said, with all these reviews, it's a live item. There is a good chance this card gets even better, which is pretty scary, to be honest, because I already think this guy is one of the best cams in the game. He truly was brilliant for me, and I had a lot of fun using him. Now, when I first picked him up, I found it a bit annoying to just adapt to like him being left-footed. I know that sounds weird, but I'm just so right-footed biased, I guess. But once I got used to his left foot, like, he was just firing on all cylinders for me. He really, really was. And I'm not even saying that, you know, his right foot is bad by any means, because it's not. But as soon as I started going off his left more often, I just had so much more success. So, where should we begin with this card? I think we've got to start with the pace. He was insanely quick for me. And if you watch the footage, you'll know exactly what I'm referring to. Like, I have used players with like 99 pace, like as their base stat, and even with a chem style, they don't feel as quick as this Foden. He was electric for me, like truly. So I'm really happy with that area of his game. I think his shot power is pretty mad. Yeah, it's really, really lethal, to be honest. So for cross-goal shots, he obviously is a threat. And his general finishing is definitely up there with some team season strikers. It really, really is. So that was awesome. Really, really happy with the shooting. Let's talk about the positioning though. I'm going to say this. His run making, elite, 10 out of 10. Makes brilliant runs, and because of his pace can take full advantage of them. But his base positioning, I don't think is that great. So that's just one of the minor negatives that I just wanted to point out. There were just some occasions where I felt I had to like force him to get back involved into play, but when he made the runs, excellent, but his actual base positioning, as I say, just not the best in my opinion, but not terrible by any means. But that's just one of the minor things I needed to point out about this card. His distribution for me was very, very good. Short passing was great, as you'd expect from a player with 99 short passing, and his long passing and general distribution via through balls was elite. It really, really was. You saw the goals that he set up for Suarez. They were with some very, very well weighted through balls, so another area of his game that's very pleasing. And then for the dribbling, to be honest, I don't have much to say. It's just good. It's just really good. He's got 99 agility, good balance. He's a bit of a menace to dispossess, even though his strength isn't the best. Controls the ball really nicely. He's a great dribbler. He really, really is. Could you play this guy on the wing? Absolutely, you definitely could. You can play him at striker, you can play him at cam, you can play him at centre mid. He would do a terrific job in every single attacking role. Finally, the physicals, like the stamina, the fact that I was sprinting with him a lot, lasted the full 90 minutes, was great news. Strength obviously isn't the best, but due to his high aggression, does fight for the ball more than some others, and that is fairly pleasing. So, yeah, I think this is an outstanding card. I really, really do. Minor negatives, as I say, would definitely like a bit better strength, and obviously I would prefer his base position to be a bit better, but everything else is a massive positive. His shooting, his passing, his dribbling, and specifically his pace are just excellent. They really, really are. So I'm big on this card. I really, really do like it. 1.5 million, I don't think is a bad price for this card either. And obviously, like I've touched on, does have the potential to get even better. And hopefully, does. I'm going to, no surprise, I'll be supporting England in this tournament. So hopefully we end up with an insanely high-rated Phil Foden by the end of the tournament. But yeah, in the comments below, let me know your thoughts on this item. Also, let me know how well do you think England will do in the Euros. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, drop a like rating on it. In the comments below, let me know your thoughts. Also, who should I review next? I'll catch you in the next one.